Hey everybody, I'm back with another funny joke man to kick off the new year because last year is over, so I guess it makes sense that this is a new year. So I had a good new year. I went out and drank a lot of beers and exotic liquors to celebrate the end of something. Next time I celebrate the end of something, I'll probably be drowning. I guess that's a joke. So I think no, the best current news you can joke about is the gun situation. Well, how about they put all the guns in a big pot of silly putty, and now you can stretch guns. I just solved the gun problem. What did the cowboy say to the cow? Marry me. It's it's funny and topical because marriage issues. So what's the deal with big screen TVs? What? TV isn't big enough for you? You have to go out and get a bigger TV, and then eventually your TV keeps getting bigger. And now you can't stop looking at everything on the screen, so you can't look at the whole screen. And then before you know it, you've got an even bigger TV. You just wasted your money and your life. What's the deal with things? I mean, some people, they've got a thing for things, and I can't handle new things. So, I think people should just come out and say that because I've got a thing for that. That's one of the things that I just have a thing for. So I was walking down the street the other day because it happens, and somebody stopped and asked me, "Excuse me, do you know where 56th Street is?" And I looked up, and not only were we on 56th Street, but we were nowhere in particular. And that was the end of my life until yesterday. I think for the next presidential election, I'm just going to vote for myself. That way, when things inevitably go wrong the following 4 years, I can just do what I always do and blame myself for voting for myself to do anything in my life. So people have been asking for years, what's the deal with airline food? And finally we have an answer because a fat man dressed in boilerplates finally stepped out of his ignoble cavern of deceit and said, we get it from a molten core. And that makes sense, I guess. Unless you know science. What did God say to the tree who kept setting itself on fire? Stop it. You're messing up everything. Do you know the best way to celebrate someone's birthday without actually being there? Calling them and saying, I'm really sorry, but everyone in my family is dead, so I couldn't come to your party. Where do birds go for the winter? McDonald's bathroom. So, that was the end of my third Funny Joke Man video. And if you like the ones that I've done so far, then maybe you should vote for them in Congress for gun laws, gay marriage, and pot smoking. Because after all, the best solution to not laughing is laughing. And when you can laugh at all those problems, then nobody will pay attention, everything will be passed, anarchy will be the new standard, and plus maybe someone will finally take my wife, for instance. No, really, take her into a boiling volcano.